ma me man official pa na bo me mo akwa ba mo official pa
me jo so hima
wo de nanka akasa no yi ne show eja na say de akoda de say meti wonka na is on disability. They say as a disability issue say na when you ho den minim say ho na interest no ko
yo mitia mutiefu nyina
etiefo je so
na Ghana man kanka school feeding caterers na
wa nkrofo
I me retire from politics no me set up NGO ewo me papa di mu Henry Djaba Memorial Foundation and they focus on omedi dem and vulnerable women gender issues
today say gender and the other switch mo
me a feminist strong gender activist
but I like our disability no when ni edi because yenum reporters aye senke de ni beko some time ago misofoyi Debra mo abreso na ye koho report wo enye easy se baso mbetu kwan wan hwe ya agese wo hukom because sectors are ye ka se ye tweska ye mfa nkoho no mo a omudie no ehwa na ya kan disability act no yenya pass ye implementation be ye adwuma breben and then me call buildings ni bi mu amitimi wesa me say the visible ones cry ye be hu no we don't see it yes you e was say ye tikom ensem bebre etimi hu sa wo de wani akoho no me say it's good because ye nhede nya omo aba ban mu awie na o de o sector bi a nipa ni ho no mo entansi ukọ ho so hu challenges e wo ho
enye easy
bebre mo ne
da kro so invite me dey be ka eno so ho asa
ehu hia because ho no say ye wo media for a ya tiku and we report on disability.
Oh, I see. I know that.
Your boss na akwotena Germany so still ye da so ye adman setadi.
Okay.
Eti ya but enye easy. Easy.
I will say you can't want them because if you live long enough, also obey a person with disability. Ubia what you say we young one there. Now we live up to a certain age. We say we need ko. Nanti ekra na yeka. We see 8 to 2. What you abrosan so anu esi aba form. Nti it was say ye nyina ye ni bre about disability. Nti pedana ye meka ho asam.
Ye be ye ho adwuma na enne die wo ministry a wuja ho ekoye. Mampani ebaye the first minister say some ministry we me gidi se wo betumi ahwe ho amane ma akoso en okọ ho so no Ghana fo edi wani edi akire adansidi ebaye enne say wo de wani hwe sa ministry no a enye school feeding program nko ene djumadi anase be kan se nhyehyeye a ehye ase mekai edrubre bi wo se enkwala akora ene na monten so e wo se etumi yi omo free ho le say o peke na ade aba eno hwe ministry ho no mo a wo wo sen gender ministry
medase unim say gender ministry start free President Kufuor time my friend Ministry of Women and Children ena yehu say enye enonkwa na ye how e Ghana nti yen friend Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection. Let's just say mobowa for asem eno omudi enema ehia to say street children kayayi omo edi them trafficking omo call into some sort of slavery and I say alleged witches omo ni obi obekasa ama won if from vulnerable people omo na ministry no ehweso enti each government each minister oba departments need also they handle about 17 departments and secretariats ka and yeah, school feeding as you rightly said. It was a with me touch on each of them. On my budget to Susa of all the ministries, Ministry of Gender no budget to swap.
Mosomo de say only be for social protection. By also na
easy. A honor budget this one. Inti issues ne also. But we force one so I was say we how obedo. Inti mint na hankase omunye omudwuma. Challenges no edoso. How omoye each one no time will judge enyeme na me judge. na sesia issue na da ho no caterers omo akọ strike no nienti ame kasafa ho no is because one me a gender activist, and I believe that who touch one woman you touch all of us. If you touch one woman you touch all of us. Issues of gender enye maasemu a national issue. Say ema ensam a national issue ni focus on it as such. Gagana wafan intima pai frada da. The other thing too is that over 80% of omomuye caterers ene national coordinator na ankasa, the zonal coordinators and the regional coordinators mena me fa omo ejuma
una fa omo nyina me dese ose una fa omo ejuma enti yebehu hawa mo fa omo ejuma mu enne dwumadie so because wo ka se wo na wo fa omo ejuma mu ani enim ne se me multimedia ha say apart from say bia multimedia mpanimfo beka so yeah sporting nipa we ye pesa ye no ye adwuma application o de beba no wa ba adwuma no eti kwanya mo fa so na mo fa ma no mo employ o mo no kwan be so na o fa ye sa nipa wo bubo nyina kwan be so na fa o fa
starting from the national coordinator you create a panel omo behwe interviews applicants omo pe sa adwuma no initially Mrs. Kwashiga no ye deputy national school feeding secretariat no coordinator no ye deputy to that person inti echire ena omo promote no to the national coordinator inti that is the process. Application letters ba na panel na ye interview. The same goes for the regional coordinators and for the zonal coordinators. There was for the school feeding caterers MPP women's organizers. There was a policy deliberate say women's organizers omunyejuma inti 275 constituencies no obi ane the deputy yebefa no e was school feeding near management. They handle issues of outdoorings, weddings, funerals, campaigning issues. Also obi entwa omoka so ye pe ejuma ma woma ebeboa wom then dodo na aka no the school feeding caterers almost 20,000
Ghana
it's only the your friend was saying school women's organizers no omo ye about 500. If you multiply 275 times 2 you get the number. Ebinom nso nye women's organizers omo ye nkrofo a omo call interview at the district level and a municipal level. Omo call interview and then there are forms, application forms. What no wako fele no more panel omo behwe in terms of hiding your capability, it's your financial issues because pre-financing. Nti omo hwe sa na meni nyina no more amayen information they say nkrofo a omo shortlisting na ya hwe na ya approval and say yen approval. But
majority no ye women organizers no from party kure wo power no momo party
there be me say women organizers no omo ye 275 times 2 would you calculate about ubeun it's a little over 500, almost 600 others no ebi omo ye party members ebi no so omo nye ebi no omo other parties omo fele omo to form no NDC women CPP women unye party biakra utimi koto form no wako interview. But the deliberate policy was for those over 500 women organizers to be employed by the school feeding as caterers. Omo akani nyina no enye deliberate policy and no koto form. Even the school feeding women organizers almost to forms. It's not the majority who are women organized because the women organizers, let me do the calculation for you. They are not up to 600.
But majority no a party no no because once all the party members swab move.
Oh yeah, there will be party members of course. But I'm saying say enyo omo say omo no adada no so no omo. There was a government before us. There's the NDC government. Interested be so NDC for.
O time no a ofa nipa ni bi abemu no.
Yes.
Old caterers no a na ewo mu no. Ye yi omo e ma we mu ba ye. Ana say mu maintain omo and then mu add it to
No, what we said was that yeah, ton forms, application forms, until ubia to make a form at your districts, ubia to make a form to apply to be a caterer. And then the interviews will be conducted at that district level. Because when we say school feeding, a community program is at the district level, grassroots assam.
So policy, Honorable Waka Hwasem say, ya sheda, everyone sheshe ye wo hono mo a, eno de ye say, a man no a, ye ni omu ye adwuma manyuku num no. Omu ye adwuma, ye call omu di achi, ba ye ntuo omu ka omu nya hwenye nti ye make sure say,
that's the women organizers.
Women organizers.
550.
Ye di omu bebem.
Out of 22,000 oh.
And they challenges are ye facing a school feeding program nye nenko nye toda yete ye party man amu ye say imu esan say ye party fonti sika mo de ma ye no nso kora ye ntumi nka sa policy no e brenson ye say yesesem say ye beka say women organizers ye ma wo momra ne wo kan me pesa mete se omo ekọ ba bi ti sa Ashanti regional minister office na nka ma no esu ba obi ade o kan say ye party for na mu ye say na se party for nko a
omo call ho no
ba honorable
they represent that group
me meti hey se minyi manim se me wan pp me wan DC eti so be fa me say ma be fa ketua kokko no aduane a
yeah
eye niema na me to no dwaso no na me hwe ho bo na maka se o sei na na ye ton niema no enti make sure say me sika no be ni say
yeah
but this is the situation a man asem mo kan say ye party fo nti ene ye se mo de kakra bia mo famra ba se na wo hwe scared de mo su wo ho mo se afede mo hia change na emmoa ba mpanimfo so eda kuo na no say mo ye party fo nti ma mo nye sa ko gidi say yi party sem ni free mo emmoa yen.
It's possible. Anything is possible. But omo call ho no. They don't feel that there's anything wrong with them declaring baby a omo free ba. And na omo feel say omo ye party for nti no omo cancer. Other groups also ewom, but they speak for everybody. What in American say? There's nothing wrong with being a member of the NDC or the CPP or the MPP. Ye politics free sani anymore. That's your question. It might help. However, the current situation as it is, group now omo call hono, omo de, that is how they recognize themselves. Yeah. But they are speaking issues na omo raising no. Say you omo kwa no omo nweduane is for everybody. What's it say? Until let's focus on the issues omo raising ye no. Now how we can solve those issues. In
solving issues no na me say yem pene sen no we want to solve this today or china na asanya ba enti no ye hu se din na shase ma problem.
I'll tell you this. Me ba Ministry of Gender. Caterers no mo ba ye no. Omo ka chem so omo ye NDC caterers. And that answer na ye be free so no. Omo be free so no. Na NDC aban ne de omo ka. Omo entua omo ka. Enti adan na mintua omo ka. Is it because omo ye NDC caterers
you see
but it's the reality on the ground. And in good faith me call cabinet any minister for finance any pay sika no any etua omo ka. What you say? And it's neither here nor there. The real thing is that they are all caterers and omo grievances. Our grievances have to be addressed. It doesn't matter which government is in power. It is a MPP are buying a waha. Say almost omo Ghanaian citizens. And na nema na omo toto free nkrofo ho no. Unim nipa na wo to ade na free no baby an party wo. Farmer na wo koto eduane free unim baby an party wo. Nkola na wo feed no unim baby omo awofo omo gina. That's why I say that is neither here nor there. The important thing is that their grievances must be addressed. Omo rights must not be abused. None was say aban eyema womo no omo yema wo.
How do we address grievances are okay because omako ebi omo pushia enko enunti no obi say mako regional minister office sorry I say na me ha na was moba then na akoye bibie wo ho wo wa kan bibi say wa bre so no na basa cabinet now they atom penimfo anim na ne yesese omo ye omaye bi ne yeti dede no but he say de ne de ase bebre say ye beka say the whole country caterers say omo no aduane and from where ne working impact no so of course nso e benya no eti de ne sese penimfo e wo ho ne ya omo nyeye ya gidi sa ma problem yi eba
ne tiene say number 1 a contract between the caterer and the Ministry of Gender through the National School Feeding Secretariat. Only the minister can employ or remove somebody as a caterer. And inti, it was so be at yes, say, enye nyamesom, and enye charity work. To say me NGO a non-profit, we nye non-profit. A contract to say, caterer no obenu aduane at 1 cedi I bet no tax 30 pesos until at 97 pesos aduane obenu no the obligation they say it was say hot and nutritious to fulfill the objectives of the school feeding mandate. Na aban no so etua no say sika no at the end of 1 term, that is pre-finance until first term no wona obebo ho ka until wo kwa no second term e was etua wo ka so that we bet me etua also creditors no na wait me a continue annual eduane no
from so here we can see
that should be understood.
Say usika beka mu anka wo say
one term na se sia no problem ne say aban e de omka more than 1 term ebinum kura since time me engage me free or 2018 aban de ebinum ka from that time ebinum there were a lot of underpayments. Enti even though you try na ebi akam maybe 6 days 10 days maybe 20 days ye ntua ye ni nyina ye arrears omo ye bibi omo friend hot meal covid the time no and also sa ebi nimu ye ntua omo ka enti say a contract no aban no intimi and fulfilling the obligation of paying them at the time o ka so betua omo ka no enti caterers also intimi and fulfilling obligation of cooking a hot nutritious meal. The quality no be problems, quantity no so be problems.
Plus hot nutritious meal.
Thank you.
And yet
it's a serious program.
And looking at 97 pesos no. Now the hot nutritious ebe she ho no mo a. And you know 97 pesos no benya nutritious food.
Master me say pure water 50 pesos. Cocoa you saw to 1 cedi no ato sugar ka ho ana dokro 1 ball 3 cedis. Inflation are up, water tariffs are up, electricity tariffs are up, if fuel are up. And you cannot continue paying them 97 pesos and expect a hot nutritious meal. Inti objective say you reduce hunger, any malnutrition or no. Saira. Because you cannot produce a nutritious meal with 97 pesos. This is a serious issue for a country like Ghana. And I was say immediately, Minister for Gender no, or Minister for Finance, and caterers no, immediately, and no mekasa. And also say they are providing a very important service to the nation. Akwaledi die eno ne bo ne apomudie ho ban nti onidi ya se commode na ontimi nsua de nkolani bebre they don't go to school to learn o me na me yejuma won kron ketwa omukoko didi school feeding no 2005 I saw it in Tumu. Class sizes exploded nti se awofo no wanko efuo mu a unidi o unim your life in the village nti oba school to eat wa man eduane eni wo school na then it means that come obede no wa man eduane pay ni so a obeyare teachers no credit it affects the farmers because omoto eduane free farmer de ho na farmer no so enya sika kakra omoto eduane from omoton rice ne tin tomatoes and all those other things oil omo twitwa jene omo so omo serving kwala no hohoro nchense yetua omo ka nti won say value chain of school feeding no enye easy caterer no so ono so ye breadwinner oyo obi a ohwe ni fie ebinom ye single parents, ebinom ye widows, pensioners. Almost so here sika. Inti school feeding no. And you're just one sector. Value chain in rippling effects are affected. And it's supposed to reduce poverty in all these groups of vulnerable people. So that community level, that community begins to develop. As the caterers are cooking and buying ingredients, you know how it is, productivity increases. Because they are not being paid and paid on time and a decent wage. Me who say prisoners. Yema on 1 cedi 80 pesos. Prisoners. And no increment. Almost increase it to 5 cedis. Senior high school. Yema on 5 cedis 20 pesos. Na nkola na omo ye very young and mo basic no. Mo ma 97 pesos. Enye sisie. Akwala na osana ohia more nutrition no one nipa na oso no prisoner no why na nke onidi ana nipa na o SHS no then there is some form of discrimination. Say abai betime nya sika etua prisoners 1 cedi 80 pesos a meal. No etua 5 cedis 20 pesos for senior high schooler. Ebe 97 pesos is an insult to the caterers at the basic school. And they are cooking at a loss.
Honorable ministry honomono. Me say still na caterers no were complaining about sky at the moment.
Sentinel car say increase it from 80 pesos no.
Ena ewie wa wagye atum say ye can ministry omo budget so with responsibility just say but yes when so ni ministry no. Oh honomono. Na ultimi find out di enti na ehu ne se sa ministry we e wo se ye ma mu sika esha wa abreso asodi e da wo so because ene from ne wo kan ye ko blemu minister no wo ho no mu bebre a enye ye wo ko twene bebre enye ye why na wo se allocate budget no why na wo se o meska no ma otumi de ye adwuma no only say wo se ne obeba abonte abeka se da bi me problem am face ni no. This is another person on made men kasakura. Men kashe, monka ne mope. Enti, di enti na sa ministry no, ye kase munya adwuma basika de be mamusa. Wo ho na problem ne yeden.
It's because every ministry omo agenda budget.
Every ministry
omo agenda budget. But unfortunately, ne was omo di gender budget here no omo fanye agenda nsam.
That's
one of the problems. And I feel say under education, they are handling gender issues there. Oko even Agrika, say there are women in Agric. What you say? And that is one of the issues. But that does not also mean to say it should be like that. It was a sasa. Me case is subio. It was a sasa. Near increase budget of Ministry of Gender to be able to handle all these vulnerable issues, because issues in it also.
But what ben you soon as I say in penning for sissikeni ho. I am a fokra watch in trying my eti what can say any manimu ye was say penning for shia caterers no. Almost sikan no mo twen ma. Almost sissikeni ho. Eti dia no omunye.
E was so omo kwhwehwe sika no. Hifa no omunye sika teachers. Sabusu mu ewu. Omo aka so omuntimi tua teachers. Abai, wakasa want me to your doctors. Abai, wakasa want me to your nurses. Wakasa want me to your civil servants. What are you talking about? Let's get serious here.
Nurses can be ho.
E was almost share. Ombeko World Bank, Ombeko Social Investment Fund, Ombeko DFID, World Food Organization. And then you see, the point of leadership is for you to solve problems. Inti say asame biba na untimi en solve wonko a. We should help us. We should try other ways. Other free SHS, see a kasi intimi. Unso nye no niye. And the can be about memi and papa. And you know, it's about priorities. The government needs to prioritize the issues of the caterers. It was so almost sikano. Caterers no so almost citizens. Almost to abanibi. And you know, and this say ubika say, ye call IMF. Ye call IMF into ND. Ye call IMF. It's the same way I would take car, woko IMF, no say, na caterers and also omodin crofoka omujoju. Until no woman manage worker at that international level. Also manage ufia semanza. if you ask someone the development of women of this great country and building a nation will never be easy. A developing country like Ghana, the star of Africa, and yasam ketwa inti I was saying ni pray on various issues, especially issues of women.
Nti yentumi nka se ho kire nti ebi kura nka betua dada ne yentum wo do hu ni se sika wo ho say yetum ne etua
sika wo ho sika ni ho omo ba hwehwe sika no na omo etua arrears no first ne aka mu ni nyina yentua ka so that omo betimi omo so omo de ke omo ho kire wom na omo so nkonko tua omo ka na kakra bi ebeka no na omo de asan start eduane no na amount no 97 pesos no de serious. I tell you that me hu ne meka atemididie
oh time no mutu asen
me say me time in the call sa 97 pesos na 80 pesos na 80 pesos and ye de call 1 cedi no na buy 30 pesos nti na ka 97 pesos. This was 2018. We are in 2023. We show inflation cry ASA. Nti I was say yeah the cost ro. And I make a choice say it me to your prisoners. Eduane 1 cedi 80 pesos ah. Ade ni ntimi to caterers diem. SHS for omunya 5 cedis 20 pesos. The caterers were asking for 3 cedis. Me can't buy 5 cedis because so pay eduane pa amankwala na. I will say they call 5 cedis Emma. But that is another issue.
Omukra no ni omo present ke mfamra 3 cedis no ugidi se no kura sha because omo call 5 cedis.
Esha.
Omo say omo 3 cedis kura they are okay.
Esha. Omo no ebi no mo nye calculations ni ye. Me say ukoto dokono one ball is 3 cedis. And so no there na the better fish. And there was so no ebi a emo any kontombre or alefu stew. Hwene mekum. So we are gari and beans to cry. Shania mekum. We are plantain. So we use oil chia. Ibin muka banku. Nipana o kabanku no beju sika. Ni ochu chankruma no beju sika. Baby a uko free ni mano. Interest a uko eda o debt no so bank na microfinance no. Ni na ya uka. Nti 97 pesos ni de encha. Me the 2 cedis na koye and almost say omo entimi ntua 2 cedis at that time nti na omo de call 1 cedi echire and na mete so omo ate 30 pesos for tax even omo tax clearance cry en fama Ministry of Gender make sure say tax amotete no mo fa omo tax clearance ema wo na me so me sign notifications on their phone nti anytime sika na ba obenya alert e wo phone so akire wo say one X number of days. Until this is what you should expect. Na oma ehu.
And no munya sa notification.
Aye. Wehu. Sa overpayments and underpayments nyina no. E was so for technical people. No mo kohwe. No mo ma omo mechanize, omo fa computers emremu. So that there is a management information system in place.
From near wo can say leadership a wo ministry ho so no sinto wo ho.
Wona okay no nyame mesro
some kamba because any wo ka say wo to me dia de ni duru ba bi a na say ya tua wo ka days dodo a wo de anu aduane nyina no wo betumi anya information no say ye betumi akwaduru sa stage no ya mfa bi anka ho afede ye jai kora enen dede yo no wo abreso na ba ba sane ye ba enten so any communication e free ho ba no wo gidi say on betumi aye more. They can do better. That is the life. Also, we improve on your better. So, buy a system a certain way. We're going to you would want to improve on it so that omo after you know they will feel better. Life is always about improvement. You cannot be dynamic. You won't be static. Until the obi ayakodru. You know, obi antimi nyani nyina nti we yakakra no bi so abeje no so aye si antimi improve on what we have met then what is the point of development? This is a serious country with serious issues and the will of the people ehye ebinumu nsa eyadum bi ena ama MPP aba power enipa do MPP ene ye wogidie wo MPP mu as the government ewo so. Entino say enkwala ni su a te secretaries na e so mo keka omo ho no mo ye ne ma ntem
na Ghana caterers ne nkrofo hu se ampa MPP aban ne yesronko omo ye listening government omo hwe leap omo de school feed in the buy NHIS all of these social interventions nti the onus of responsibility ewo omo so enye obia na onya kwan ebe president and a minister for gender ti se nyame adomo na wa benya. You must think outside the box and do what you have to do to make the various people in the communities, in the country. Yes, there are challenges, but there are challenges always. Any life without a challenge is no life. A brochire so moko strike. And the food prices increase here. Some cost over baby ya. Yenso ye die nie. Ye mo ya baso. Nenye nie fata. We are the people of Ghana today. And the onus of responsibility is on you and I, the Ministry of Gender, the President, the ministers, finance, everybody, the farmer, to ensure, say, we are accountable for this time on this earth. It's not enough to be alive. It's not enough, say, we work position. You must do what it takes to make this country a beautiful country that we can believe in today and be proud of and leave that legacy for your ma and your nananom. Future leaders, no. Now come the one. It's not about words, it's about action. Until Minister of Gender, a hot meka, omada.
Ministry no mother.
Yes, omada. You be an Minister for Gender. Ukanya uko she Google na obehu the total number of ministers are omaba ministry ho. And a total number omabedi president. Obo no so. And it just wow tie untimi president another you won't be the president.
Coming but on say Otiko dear, honestly speaking. When I heard so I say off politics, it's very worrying. Yeah. And there no doubt about there. So I we had we him personally, especially when we were so. What kind of we are secret necessary we? So what you say? Now Ghana na epese no. We need what has gone wrong. But honestly, Otiko's exit from the MPP in terms of a ministry, and there are a lot about party anymore. That's why that ministry itself, no. So yes, I remember. So your home bills are dealing. Also, ministry, I have fraught with a lot of inconsistencies, and then we are there. We want to be a I can't just know what happened. I just don't know. But BBCBiano, unyaminim dinti omanisi. BBCB. So one tells yes, you hurt yourself for nothing. BBCBiano, unyaminim dinti omanisi. And look at the comments on social media, and look at Onosunin Sema Oka. Yes, obey. Continue on over can cross say, Owohona, a movie in your call the ministry. A jaw no be fat. We are not at was one bound. A jaw no be fun. We are within a second. Look at yes, I mean, and me fair Jama or didn't know 2 years. And even with this ANA meeting on the mouth a women's organ, now women organize and also. Oh no, yes, cook at the end. Oh, the opa miss view when you know over to Samia. We are on over super as you see you. So, or distinguish a Jumana over ye Abua Ghana. No, any Munyamatima Costro from party business. That's what we could say. If over 2,000 or 20,000 people now they may call for a sister into what's the big deal about it? In any case, yeah, or my bread, yaba power, nibi. And only legitimate people on my Jumano. So, how quite a hard business are. Maybe one more money as party for some take advantage. Eteda. Now more mujidio munya or muno akotosin. But say over 2,000 people now engaging party in power for 600 out. Well, it's not a big deal. And that has been the issues on board. Maybe all can a hame kakrane say open so pan and yamini 97 pesos. Now, Oshe, the Benimukra say 2 cities cry, Uba social media, 2 cities cry, and Siaga. So now, I have Botaya, the ma feeding the buyer, say nutrition plus, say
increase enrollment in Kwalabeko.
But the nutritional aspect, nutritional aspect, all my education and music,
oh, when the
Dano, Bell, now Adum TV. Almost Sanam Casabia, a Milo, and my son of who.
Now, one will be no.
So, actually, as you don't come, but tight to the Yaira coin. If we don't come back to the drawing board, they are near to say, Ampa, a Jumananka say, a day we buy CMB and Mrayo, a Tokrobia by the down. Yemi and in Corny and she says, and to Kurin and shed the Madia. And a Yebedia great idea because Yentia says, Biana, a school feeding. A Juma, a here Kesima, or mine no Dutch because Fapim ye more frano. It already be a beer answer who should also already know, or mine or health challenge in terms of your facilities. Even a doctor for crown or more, when all call more crown, don't know a doctor for a mood, it messy. And it did also Odika. Say, even though Mimicas have been in and out of the minute, do baby Odika. Say, Penny the obey skills now. Obey now within 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days now. You who say, skills will be one man at Tosso. You who say, also at Tiafaso. But no Queen minister and the deputy no more. No. If there's any time to prove, say, in the midst of these challenges, Yebejina Brani, I solve problems, no. Am I a minimum near man near party for them would say a poor near baby annually, but Anamontu, any summer, and so much Anamono. Because don't have Baji Busion, a Busiasica own. A bit more by a movie on my best friend. A bit more common now for the modern Shishato, a Cacretia, Brissay, you bet you had a mind to do the Mammy 5,000, Mammy 2,000, Mammy 2, 3. A binuma budget busia, a binuma bank busia, a business in who concrete. It's here can be said that I make a say, school feeding PR gun of a gentleman of a castle. When I'm meaning the cranny and our Brasim. Either say, on Bamako second man will be before. No, be a bet now. And I saw back can no crying at two because
now or can I know to more PR
the enemy because him said Brebria ma, I'm a Nebiama. Dear yaw bread to say, when he say, here was soon tell me down pa na ye bofu, a bread to see no. Or Kaka cano da could we say, a man on the crano, Sabi, a nice for theatre, railway workers theatre, rent to wasem, gas wasem, and maybe beer exercise. Eti opeso twan for you choice, yenya man yosem na bibia dano, I did hear Ghana no, yadi a man yosem. Eti the NDC for the Ghana for binim there is a headline number. The MPP for the any a the headline number. Doom so in Ghana under John Mamana a farmer too because he been trying. How many times now creators are called a strike? Well, 38 times under another. Aye, Papa will do a queen. But the core problem, yentimi and solve school feeding creators. And chance you are brewing so if you are brewing a pagan mukes, but and chance you know, and it's a ghost names. Or Safumafu. No, try ghost names I've seen and no catch Ruby. Ghost names in Gusukwa and Ekosro. The entire any massacre to say, ye koso a beneficiaries of the corrupt system. Messi,
if you say on mine and can young one say Nipane to me dear drew stage be say, wo utu fee. Nasenka ye tueska no school feeding secretariat ye say ye tua wo ka wo ma adwuma ye no no wanya alert na ya mawo hu say ebia nia aduane no ukono a out of 31 days no uno a 20 days eti sika wo say ye de ma wuni bibia gu phone so di nti na wo say ye yi sa system no free
ho and make catch us say ye no oman no mufo no also osaka a collective responsibility ye o man nim no ye aman yosem no yeah, can do phone. Yeah, you careful. Near didn't cram my a queer system, no Ghana system. No, yeah, Jamon, sir, you did papa. Say a Jamosa, I did you if it's on him. Once I chill in the bar, I'm 30 days, so there be no yeah, I dance anyway. A Jamoa, a more de chamber. That is why Nyoma a Bama a crow at me tumpong. Technology needs our digitization is out of my yampe. Baby idea. I wish people knew her. So all office no. Now on Landia pakura onma. Utese nya hunu kwa so enye bufu kwa uhunu na ote e o ministry o say Minister Aba. We are better see I would Juma. I have witnessed it several times. And Oba crack in July. Journalists would did a chico a year UND and the next one who did it say, yes, someone said, Moncoram good do. No, no, I want a sauce black tintin or what should I do? No, simple madam. I'll buy my Juma with some way. If it must be done, it must be done well.
Yeah.
It's onye. Mean to me. Yes, me to me, no, Macogina free, assistant bonuso. It's yet, I suppose catch on. What Jabby Bray at tomb because, and then, ebo, what Jabby Bray seems just and then, oh, can't the papa crama or mining in the pebinone, a jumecubino. Now, Omadina acquire from a different angle. Tino lay premise na name, then say, me cry man was a matumujum because ye never beto or see. When you online, we see a bronze cracker, we now say a formal crime.
So now we see plan is a one up and
the Bribia than Mekaima who say, and Tibia, no Abansura, one room be cry, and some Pabe Fiabi in a hobby show. Behind the program, Libiana, BM Eshimi. Anna or see disability, yes, I buy you. We are there as you age. All those Namia women, many a sharp at chain, and then I made me tell Mashi teach it, say, Machadio Kivasi. It is young a train.
Oh dear.
It is all who buy and now a wow Dutch. That's why I had a Miam Shim Magana phone. Yet, young in Anakia say health facilities need okay for us. Now I net is another make Kolibua, Mrs. Tadahua. Now Max Shana no that bench so I need the position. Me knows Max answer on your baby done. And quite that society now. Ever boy na.
Yeah.
Aya sempa na ka na no because e china.
Brem kakra.
Aya sempa na ka na no. E se be wi china no. Asema ye ka na yanko solve a na akofa problems bebre dia bre. Sa cateresi ebinim awu. Ebi ma hwere mo japade.
Onim one story a one woman catch me. O ko dwom sese ya. Oguma ya fi chichire ne ho nyina na wayi nani because o se dwom ho no almost nipa e wo ho no e ma eton eburo ni beans ni o de obi aka. Eti o se da na o chichire ne ho na obi betwen ye se o ka se mi hu ana. Oh, o se ne pressure all best statistics feeding program no ni pressure. Ba se baby a ne pressure ne nam no. O be su chire mi a bani ni so. Eti utimi se baby ade na duru no ba wo ma ye kan nyina no appointments so ayeye se ye ka nya ye maami Otiko Djaba te ha na meka wa so wadi adanse
answer about to us no maami kan tell say we are not built based on meritocracy. Meritocracy is out of Ghana politics essentially because now seven okay now seven maami sha say baby ya ni kura wo e de o man puntu ba seven wa Brazil. And when we say meritocracy, some people think it's PhD, QZF. If you start even from our DC for Krana, honorable Tion Kacho, Kron for Shomu, yes, or Mewu.
Oh, yes. What to boom?
Mewu, catch on Mewu.
Or no, so I catch us honorable.
So it's a public service, Nankasano. If you don't understand why Oba Abesum Omai. No one tears to watch. That's why I say, me are worried and hurt at the same time surprised. Say, Yama Kwabena Santi DC for a situation offer. Now you fear for you now be bushri. It is sharing in our application. Say, as you get out there to that office, make sure say you will milk the coffers of the assembly or the country Ghana. And yes, sir. Uba fie pa na o dan ba ko crowd struggle na usia obeto samia ko shini e do ko
say yen appointing nipa on merit say nipa no betumi aye
it's because of the kind of politics we do. As I sit here say me na me financing John Mahama, His Excellency the former president, and me financing any of these potential leaders of the MPP or more aspire to be flag bearers. Hey akira na omo bi omenya power bia no no I call the shot for Dominic for the call lands and natural resources for Kuyabu Achua for the to energy one abakasa una Oscar we are campaign Oscar. That's why we always, and this one has been trumpeted a lot by John Dramani Mahama. Acquire your first one amanyo sem sikasem huntu to yellow. People have influence. They call the shots. Obetima catch Yamami Otiko Afisa Djaba nese. wadwina wan tarini nyina no mimi ka cho wo Ghana wadwene pa sisa wadwene the people call the shots ebu a wo fere o muntimi nka we ebi wonum so a shine the any system no a culture and a tradition afefa yesa it wan gina brania you can't even take major decisions, personal decisions that were near to your own benefit. It's your man, no matter be cafe. Funding of political parties now will be at an opposition 8 years. Party of musical, coming to me like be. Unimomucha like be mom. Unimomu dio a ticket coba. Unimomu campaign, yeah, or mom minimum biwa. Or no far MPP fuel. Majority of the fuel a presidential aspirant nearly took one. On no far oka.
Because on my
now send the panoma by power we are. Oh yeah, obet makache say I don't know oh man capital zone be decided based on merit. It cannot be based on merit.
Say your ministry na say asemwe si eje boboba na nipa no ebodom peme wo waso ye na se PRO tumi yetumi ka kire nipa ne say there be minister ye fasting ti ontumi nkasa sa abre mo nko wie fasting na deputy so wo honomo and deputy impo say deputies
no it's simply because
cabinet wa dia na betumi aka to lobby for ministry no and say what the public service as here
one no ma be bre honum kra service onye anaunka even though you are human maybe we beto sin no dey to so biem e kwa fa so emanipa ebedi anim kan no emu omre it as I sit here no catch us ada won't be the president na as I sit here adia china mo be independent presidential electoral commission for a year masa met me ko independent candidate I'm qualified me come cry na chiro no eti oman no ya tu ehun ajeje mu sam bibia na wampa wo be kura hwe mi tie tum hwe se de no ma bia ne people o mu gina offices a isi de ye wo party mu no eno an ye de ba outside bebu Ghana enye bibia asronku bia wo de ye wo party and the parliament the caliber of people and I'm because it's not about the PhDs again no the caliber of people o mu massive bedwam. And look at how your parliament, you know, a shiny form. If these things are not tackled, and over 97, no, maybe by 97, my prayer one city because I don't understand. I have not been part of that process now. Meaning, oh no, wafa desert, muafa nyem, and then korakode the urem, and how it feels and it takes to be just neglected like that. Or see enrollment to control. Because of our project here by because on an specialty here dealing with those things. I said, and also obi an idea. And then you say the question no excelling. But also the excitement no. San kwada ma obi ayesisi no. Sa nyoma menti ase yenye pepepe wa manum objectivity fairness me ma sisi me nti ni be ye ba in code. Then they say ding. They say na ni ding. You can't walk over that
appointment when you what's he taking into consideration.
But that's what I'm saying, sir. We don't appoint based on meritocracy. There are a lot of square pegs in round hole in this country, Ghana. So let's not even worry ourselves with that. Let's continue to shape minds and shape our thinking. Because yes, sir, and now Ghana Monday to Monday, there's nothing like a productive discussion. Unfortunately for us, those who are able to insult and to lie and to propagate and to backbite and to blackmail people, character assassinate, those are the people climbing the ladder. Unfortunately, too, media I follow for this kind of loose and we are throwing the line in so as we speak on my challenge. Yet me hold people responsible over public civil servants for 11 o'clock no more to dummy. There's nothing to control them. Things falling apart. The center is not holding. The center and one Simon be holdua at the chaos and ever. We have never said that Ghana is so bad, it's worse, but we are getting it there. If we are not careful, your situation way now, if we say, oh, we can do better because we are overly blessed by Jehovah. The Muslims will say by Allah, to the extent that bauxite, manganese, lithium, cocoa, timber, asase, whatever. Onyame they are blessed here. So what has been our problem? Enye keso. Eye edufudipe. Eye ahoya. Eye enibre boni. Emwama omai eni nyuma eni ankra entumpo. Only in this country. And as a Ghana ni ena just obe fra kosra. Ye nyina ye bo kontimpon bo modya se be chileti from no what jina ni so nasa. Obi nkoso eye obi eya. Obi celebration obi buafu. The country is sharply divided. Unfortunately, almost every sensitive institution in this country, danger among them, the security agencies. No, they are now discussing politics, security. Now they don't A and now B. Oh, they are a Ghana flag, so you don't care. But now they are active people who are doing politics behind the scenes in the security agencies. Where Ebu Omaino, where Ebu Omaino. Or you are able to identify an MPP military officer or a police officer and the same where Ebu Omaino. Or my obi timi who say we call me calculate we call ya member by nebano me na member by IGP now we they are farmer me we the me na be kwakwa judge we the me na how so why is the meritocracy, why is the patriotism, why is the transparency, why is the honesty? The MPP itself and a lot of reasonable people in this country, they know that the missing in action of this man from their setup, no, from their team, no, a big hole. Yankasa or Alpha and Omega, but Minia, a bit more honoma, or Mufi team, Nima, who pay replacement, or bear quachas and our najibo. So you can't rule it out. We can Obiano as a po. Yeah. Obiano as a po, a hoyao, a queer say tam, a hoya, and now home papa. Ahoya enya ho papa bibia enye ye ade so no se enye ono dia bibia enye papa. And that's how we are ruling the country. Ade ba kwa enya o man we musu say do this time to elections count down we concern pa na recording it through the, so you can't genuinely even talk to your brother or your sister recording brain you know blackmailing kakrebedi on poverty ehiani ahochre is a musi anadebo. So how do we ignore and fight ehiani ahochre? By putting in mechanisms and systems every individual untimi nyete say ba uhuba heharo ebeto waso hye so ebete oni bre no so ba ehiani ahochre ntino central need timiko na asema yeso obekama o man ho tono no 2006 no compromise. Losing our standards. Nobody is an authority when it comes to standard. Oh boy. We came to meet and hear of the PAV and Samo. We came to meet and hear of Cabral Bleami. Standards by Maseti. Rockling Crote. Beatrice Eduni Charlie Samo. Is this the standard they set for us? So we need to be serious. If you go to parliament, time ana aprokumo, GH Mesamo, Papa Bribia and become a former Greek minister, no free brekum, also a champion or whatever no more. What are we talking about? Every year, we are not improving to get better. We are rather going back. Parliament just done konye. You two blows to tell the Azuma and the finish. Are we serious? We are deteriorating. We are deteriorating. When such people they get missing in our political front now, worrying. Very, very worrying. Only 100% right, because you cannot. At the end of the crowd, it's any penny out the word. So, unya papa, no unya boni, mama papa no, emro boni no so. And the papa no exceeded when it comes to public service. Exceeded bon. The things that she did there. No be near count. No be near count. It is the experience I have had personally and the commentary that has been run about her and after her exit so. Now behind the day, Sakano.
Monsieur.
Honorable Otiko Afisa Djaba, former gender minister. Mahia se moma hine kwabna sante so e wo fia se ne yetwetwe nkomo ye me na se mahia ye wi school feeding program no wate adwenche ode aba se ye fa ne se ya ebebo ayen ba honorable ye kan ansa na ade wa no besi na aka bibi se Ghana fo ato aba de tumi a hye MPP fo nsa ne sasa moye no ewo se moye eboa emma senti o moto aba ma mo no eye adwuma ene wo hwe mama muoye a ekoso a tumi na Ghana fo de hye mo nsa no ni esasa mo ye no na mo ye
me da say answer na me answer no Ministry of Gender omo one deputy
one deputy
okay two deputies
nti minister nka deputy so nka
well that's another issue but one minister one deputy omo need two deputies na asama we bisa sesia no MPP government no ewo so no omo wo niema omo hihye so omo beye manifesto promises and all of that ena omo aba omo ayebi nso ebi so omo aye no anko the way we say echo. It's also part of life. You can't get it all right, but what it is that the expectations of Ghana for no strong for MPP because of odoa omo woma MPP no nti na enya 1.5 million votes e bin see that 167 MPs e bin see that it's unprecedented. Into that responsibility no
okay first time asem
no e was say eno na ekenya aban no na ministers no na obia odo MPP no na yeye ne efata emaganafo. That's why I talk about the will of the people. Nti expectations no eso. And when the expectations the expectations no is because ye wo gidie Ghana for wo gidie wo ye mu say ye betimi aye me gina platform so ka say ye ba ye be ma Ghana ye de te se Calipo
okay bi wo
me kan pa enye bi ni bueje guru mu what am I say?
They say Calipo ni ewo mu
entino there is a gap between the provision of the Calipo. That is the gap, that is the problem. Entino President Akufo-Addo baby awo bia no e was say we set up now we rain check and the ministers no na mo ti ase say e ya dumbi and e dey ba power to come and make Ghana a Calipo Ghana. That is the dream. And the actions are the ma sa actualization abano. And no na ebinumu enko baby e was eko. But you have 1 and is it a half years to go. Until it was almost set up. No more turning things around and win back the confidence of the people. Because everything in this Ghana is about the will of the people, according to our constitution. Until me can say ubetimi a president, but yenina ya de will, ya de ahye nipa ba akomu. Say omedi president, na the party no e na ye aban no. That is a hallowed responsibility, and to whom much is given, much is expected. That is why we see say they are falling short. It's not because omunye bi. What you say? Ntino obi ankenya ne ho. From the grassroots level to the top. When in your politics as some America, nemo being cotton baby in Cassa, minimum in America sasa. Me a Ghana ni bapa, me dogana in America sa. I'm speaking on behalf of Ghana today as a Ghanaian citizen. Me obi sun kwaka say enemy who say obi dey to the Facebook who say Otiko should come back home and that my home is the NDC.
Okay, you be so crowded and say why you peeved.
The best thing that ever happened to me was to be asked to leave and go to Italy. I was really tired without knowing it. I became an absentee mother. My former husband, he has stroke. What I say? And I wasn't having time. Sometimes my call office 5 a.m. Maybe I bedroom here not 2 a.m. It was crazy. And you know, nyame odome pa. And you know, mama, the ability to say me nko Italy na metna say to recover. And then me call walk, me call botanist, and then call me late. You know what I say? You know, me shame ma. Those days, me birthday kwa mini ho, oyare mini ho, PTA me nkobi. Just Crawford there. And see, there's nothing to be peeved about. It was my choice not to go to Italy. I was being moved from the Ministry of Gender and asked to go and be an ambassador. And I'm very grateful to the MPP. Why the Benyan say? Omo kano de abroni beye. Me pen me de ba MPP mo. Me papa o de Otiko Afisa Djaba. PNDC and a man called Exile. And they destroyed him because almost season in Bibia. He was school abrutely near afraid see him refugee because ultimately to your fees. Me na me a cleaner. Na me who chance. You know what I mean? To be able to make ends meet. I couldn't go to university then because he couldn't pay the fees. Until kakana me na medical secretarial school. What year it was when I was 40 and son me call university. What you say? So NDC never gave me a home and they can never be my home. My home, my political home, is the New Patriotic Party. And I am very, very honored and privileged. Me be from development, eco politics. So I'm not frame me. Me mama free ball. Me papa. Otiko na Yokrobodi and the Djaba. So me go jina at bole on behalf of the MPP. I could have decided to go to the NDC at that time. John Oyeminia. Now on also Kosa or you are nominating it to be vice. And then first and come call NDC say and your family and nice on a and then come here MP for NDC. But that is not my choice. That is not what I wanted. Party destroy me papa, destroy me future. And minti. Why would I want to see them as my political home? Omo ideology is not part of the way I think. Asema Mika and they is about Ghana. The reason why I may support caterers is because their rights are being abused. And I know that the government can do better. And it is important that vulnerable people or issues are solved. My father was very wealthy. Overnight, we were very poor. Do you hear me? To the extent that I had to go and be washing dishes and sweeping people's homes. So I have experienced extreme poverty as a child. That's why I went into development. And that's why I always fight the cause of the underprivileged, because I myself experienced those things. Me papa stroke for 30 years. Until let nobody be mischievous about why I am speaking for the people. And even if they do, that is their problem.
That's their problem.
I want the government of Ghana, which is the MPP, and more power to do the right thing and to fight to achieve all those good things that you can't say about you, and to die fighting for that till the end. It is not enough to win power. You must fulfill the mandate for which you said, say, oba power obeyeno. When to me anya, let the people see, say, why you because amamo is not easy, but it is the transformation of the lives of the people. Policy for government law be out the beba. Ni ube be ensure wa kwan wa ni nyina no o dane nkrofo no asetena, and that is what life is about, building the nation. It is not easy, but people of Ghana, government of the day, the onus of responsibility is on you and I who are alive today. Ebinmu the hospital, but say let us do the right thing by each other and ensure that we get the best out of the system, out of this country called Ghana. Na Ghana amfa ntima pamfra. Na obi nso ma metwa so no onya ne better. Enya temididie ena enya ntokwa ena we nya NDC MPP asem. We must have a common goal, a common agenda for a common people. Now economic independence na ye na nanom ko se enya political independence no. Na ye nhunu ene. Yo, poverty should not be our portion. School feeding caterers should not be humiliated because of debt. And they should not be threatened. And the school feeding secretariats, the zonal coordinators, the regional coordinators, everybody be careful. Don't dare threaten any caterer again. Because a caterer ninti na wo. Se nipa nyare obi be ko hospital. Se nkola here so besu ya there, you be school dying. You are here because you are a journalist and you need information, and we must give you information. Ya man won kwa betimi atena ha kan asem we. Wahu nti obi aho here nse nyina anya pe, but nse bia won the purpose, and the caterers are an asset to this country. And just as those coordinators and when are being paid, the caterers deserve to be paid. It is their right, it is their earnings. Nti mo be in kasa or any favor or Jenny school. And then say, oh, you know, I'm employee 80% of them. Senkameso me be kasa ni say inti me employment. Nkomenya kwan. It is a public service. Na wabasa wo be ye. Enti no offer customer service. Customer be mani pa na kuma atone yem. Tuanika on time. Ne wontimi ntua no monte ase ne enti e na hwen na ube tuanika. Enti areas ne de President Ekufuado bo abaso na kohwehwe sika no na betua wo mka. Amount no a wo de be ma wo no nso from the 97 pesos no. Mo alert no so e be ba no emra. Monitoring na ka yi school feeding for ye no omunye ne yi. Na caterers no nso eye contractor ye tua mu musika no. Monso you cook the nutritious meal and you cook it every school going date. Ebinimo noa and their excuse is that ye ntuamuka. Enti ye tuaka there and ye monso masede no. So everybody has their responsibility. E also monso omoye. Na Ghana. Media I believe in Ghana and I'm very proud to be a Ghanaian. I'm never ashamed of that. I lived in England for 16 years. I chose to come back home to be part of helping to develop Ghana and I will do that. Whether I am in politics frontline or not, I will continue to serve Ghana. Mesre se Ghana ni bia. Be a citizen. Na fa wontima pefra. Na ye ne wasa wo ye. Na Ghana entumpum. Na ye nyina ye ntimi nka se. We did it together. The collective responsibility. Na buy no so will na Ghana for the asha wonsa no. Wonso wa respect sa will no. Na wa ma Ghana ye de se kalipo. Choboy.
Yeah, that's it. Now, we show many wabushi and we have some be juma politics in Umbio.
Sisia, menya 61. I've retired. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, well, they say never say never. But for now,
you was 61.
Yes, I turned 61 in January. And you know, I want to have time for my children.
But MPP, man, you couldn't do.
That's what me kind of want it.
Can be
me say me papa Otiko Afisa Djaba PND cinema ne call exile and ono nkenye ninti anka ne wote ase eninti na menti me anko school baby nka me so me baby me wo in terms of academics say nyansa me ketwa wote ase enti no I am a card bearer aden was ameka no I'm a card-bearing member of the MPP.
Yeah, that's it.
And let me say this. MPP is the best party for the development of Ghana. Don't mind the challenges. The challenges are there. But there is no better party that can better handle this country. Some of them are asleep. That's why I'm saying they should wake up.
MPP,
they have the ability. Ghana phone him. Me say expectation no high no. Omunim what the MPP can do. So do it. Memma nipa enkase wo ya to aba ma wa me yenu ye ho ena fa he kosi he ena sa ne ma no ye ne ye fata. The MPP is the best party for governance in this country in spite of our challenges.
Yeah, that's it. Amansan boafo UK or say ebi kache honorable Otiko mame se enchia no awie onye ne de mechia no pa na Lamprick and Rashid say kache honorable say Savannah region very proud of her. On to us, so baby, obeko bia, o make it difference, no. Am I? O man say,
never say never. I cry as a fool for never say that.
Yeah. That woman you answer.
Now, obi also wait maybe a MPP anymore this time.
Me support you bia.
Unta will be a chief. It's on my micromity and yes, so on the move your campaign move you. Call baby. Call baby.
The last week will be approaching, one of the flag bearers.
Will be approaching. Call baby. Of course, Nkrofo for me, but me say I don't want to be involved in the election. Near omo kotwaba no. Delegation. I am happy with it. What I would want is that Sani Pano obeto tuni many ye ama party no ayehwiam ama Nkrofo enya confidence in the government and they must start now. Nti me pese me who says our presidential candidates, what are they saying about school feeding? Minti so bia can be biafa. What are they saying about disability? Minti affirmative action bill ebesine yem pass. What are they saying about it? I want to hear what they are going to do about the street children. I started Operation Get Off the Street now.
Yeah.
So what are they saying about those things?
But near the better was likely say over support no. Near Wookie can so
vote in the Danny Drew. I'm vote, but men could do BHD. I'm too old now.
Is any neighbor and say Udi Alanechi?
Oh, for since I'm a by MPP mo, they be the Alana Chichrimekon. And I am not, I don't hate him. I don't hate him, but I don't campaign for him. What in American say? Oh, yeah, party member. Omunyi na omona oye omukampe omuye party former nti nie dodo no beto ama wo no me so ehwa na mijina but me ankasa de I am not campaigning for anybody and I'm not interested in campaigning for anybody. I am very, very interested in having time because for over 16 years I was an absentee mother. That's not fair to children. And there are different levels of development. I was saying so. Oh, sure, be there now. The say, what you say? And health wise, so I need to watch because sitting all the time, in cars, traveling, in meetings, how. And what Tina may say and say me botanist only a and I go for walks.
61 years I feel now botanist or mine what oh and
then I am very interested in bridging the gap in a small area like the disability and the vulnerable women. I want to see 100 women in parliament and have at least 30% of women at the assembly.
And Kancha Dominic said next time or the honorable by more might have day. I was on half days, 2 day grants, no 2 days, so no have a man have day. And messages are near. It seems that a month for Omuni Monodos or Ponko Fiosi, everywhere catch and say, Mashishan is Sami, on time, only na yenguno say obia nti honorable adwuma a man from person be rest say na wo ka no na na ageni mboate o say munka nche honorable Otiko so onko boa Kennedy Japan baby also dey
maybe some that journalist for us
yes that's
for school feeding caterers and some na nyina mo dey out issues no me say na say mo ka gender and some bebre and a disability madam ase monko so because that is your work. You are the mirror of society until the mode beto ho no and on it reflects what is really happening until mo fan to hoye na young judge you shake yourself, you judge yourself. Now when we say ampa baby I want and yet that's okay until you need to move to this point and that is what we need to do in Ghana.
Now so I catch umpenim for ne wo ne say e adwuma ne ani omo ye we say ya ma platform no obi aba ye de bema no
okay
sitting minister ba ye de bema no PRO ba ye de bema no etu ba ye ma platform no a no wayi ano obi ani obi ani ntokwa simple e anu ama no so ato mutim because na oman ka say woni ye beko a me ka say emre bi maami esi na kwofre ne Sunday ote ya na me o say Sunday me nya duma maami esi na ne ho maami esi hu wo so say me Sunday na Sunday eso Monday onu an be San Franca say na mo se di the fact say obi be sa question bi a wani nye ho no enye say menkasa
we can agree to disagree.
Yeah, that's it.
Me so be na mo ase mo hwe na caterers in sanka o musika
yo abusia honorable Otiko Afisa Djaba